immense value co-creation happens without necessarily any investing at all.
André, when identifying corporate innovation partners, can you talk us through how this would look in real life?
Indeed, there is actually a number of ways to combine the strengths of both startups and corporates to co-create value and grab market share. I'll show how we bring these complementary parties together and describe the types of relationships in increasing order of commitment.
So how does someone select which startups to introduce to a client?
To start out, we work with a corporate to build a transversal team from as many departments as possible to represent the full panoply of needs of the corporate. Often the members of the team don't even know each other.
So then how do you work with this team?
Once the team is formed, we identify upcoming segments of disruption in the specific industry of the business.
So then what's done with these segments?
For each one, we will actually scout for startups from various sources. We're typically exposed to 3,000 to 4,000 startups per year.
And then can you talk us through what actually happens next?
Well, we present the startups matching certain themes identified by their internal team to the corporate. This is done in monthly workshops where we analyze the startup according to our internal methodology to better understand the fit. We need to look at the startup from different angles, and our methodology goes through a very thorough process to explore various fits for the big company.
So taking a look now, when you've found an interesting startup, what kind of relationship do you develop with the corporate client?
Here we have actually a number of ways where the two complementary entities can collaborate. From organizing an in-person workshop where we apply a methodology to better identify various value co-creation angles. This is actually a very powerful tool to anyone who's participated.
And what are the other means to get the parties to work together?
Yeah, beyond the first workshop, we can look at how the corporate can test the startup's products, experiment in new markets. This happens in various forms that are part of our well-honed methodology. Of course, corporates can invest in startups and even acquire them, but immense value co-creation happens without necessarily any investing at all.
And André, you often talk about this methodology, so how did this come about?
Over the years, we've screened thousands and thousands of startups to present to our private investors. We've also worked with 15 corporate clients to accelerate their innovation programs. These two complementary axes have given birth to a set of tools we use to evaluate startups as well as the needs of corporates. Our in-depth experience in both early-stage startups and established businesses enables us to understand both worlds and have them work efficiently together.
Well, thank you for your insights today.
Thank you. Thank you for having me over.
That's all from myself and André, but for all the latest updates and exclusive market moves, go back to Jugoscopy TV.